Hi guys, good to have you here today. I'm excited to get in today's video because in today's video, I'm going to be doing a challenge build. I don't do challenge builds too often on my channel, but I do always have fun when I do them. So the reason I'm doing a challenge build today is number one, I think it would be fun, but I think the main reason is that this week is Thanksgiving. It's in 2 days. On Thursday, it's currently Tuesday. And then on Friday, I'm leaving to San Diego because my sister is getting married. So I just can't seem to get a break, you guys. I feel like every single week I have something going on that's creating an issue for me in getting videos up, but I'm determined. I really want to get a video up before I leave. So with that, I have to do a build that's not going to take me a ton of time, but that's still going to be fun and entertaining to watch, I think. So with that being said, in today's video, I am going to be renovating an apartment, but every room is going to be a different aesthetic, and I have a time limit for every single room. Every room's going to be a different time limit. So I'm going to generate a time, and that's going to be how long I have to work on that specific room in that specific aesthetic. Now, to make this easier on me, because typically when I do an aesthetic build, I create my own wheel with my own aesthetics that I have researched online, and that's always a lot of fun. However, because those aesthetics are usually pretty obscure and out there, I don't want to be wasting the time limit that I have searching through the catalog for items that make sense with that aesthetic. So in light of that, I am going to be only utilizing the aesthetics that are shown within the filter in the Sims game. So I'll show you guys what I'm talking about once we get in the game, but that's how I'm going to do this challenge. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to force me not to take 1,000 years in each room. With that being said, you guys, I'm ready to get into it, but before we do, if you're not already subscribed, the button's down there. It's down there. Super easy. The easiest. So you should do that. And now we're going to jump into today's challenge build. Let's do it. So this is the apartment I'm going to be renovating. Not that it really needs renovated. It's a beautiful apartment. This apartment is in the world that comes with the Sims 4 expansion pack, Love Struck, and it is a 2-story apartment with a patio up on the rooftop, and then there's also a little balcony on the side here. So when I say aesthetics, I want to clarify, because as I mentioned in the intro, I'm going to specifically be doing the aesthetics or styles provided in the Sims 4 filter. So what I mean by that is when you go here to filter different things within the catalog, there is a category called styles, and within that there are several different styles or aesthetics that you can click. And when you do that, it will filter what the Sims 4 determines to be within that style. So those are the only items that I am allowed to use for that particular room. So here I have my wheel that lists all of those styles or aesthetics. I have this other wheel that lists numbers 1 through 15, and those are the time limits that I have. So I'm either going to have 1 minute or 15 minutes or anything in between. I want to start by clearing out everything in this apartment. Now that the apartment is completely cleared out, I think I'm gonna keep a similar layout, but actually I don't know, because this feels so weird. This layout is kind of strange. If I do something like that, I think the stairs might make a little more sense. I think I want to split off the living room and the dining room better. Let's first spin for our living room. Let's pick the aesthetic first. Ooh, mid-century. That's kind of fun. Okay, we're doing mid-century, and how long do we have to work on this? No. We have 3 minutes to do a mid-century living room. Before I start the timer, let me look up some inspiration, okay? But I really love this colorful vibe here. Let's go to living room. Let me put on my filter and filter mid-century. Okay, my timer is up here, so you will be able to see it. Okay, let's go. All right, I think I'm gonna use city living flooring potentially. Ooh, actually, let's do this flooring from Eco Lifestyle. Okay, I can't think that much into it. Okay, wallpapers. What are my options? We don't really have that many. I'm panicking. I'm literally panicking. Okay, I kind of like the orange, but that seems like a lot. That seems like really a lot. What if we do brick? Okay, pop of orange. That seems hideous. I actually kind of hate that, but I don't have a ton of options here. Ooh, I kind of like this wood as well. That's nice. Okay, wait, wood's good. Wood is good. Oh, this is nice too. Wait, no, I think we're gonna keep it like that. I really don't like this though. What if I do a brick? Okay. Sure, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, I need to move. I need to move. Oh my gosh, I'm like so out of time. I'm so out of time. I'm literally panicking. Couch. Let's do this one. Oh, it's so bad, but we're gonna face it this way. Do we have a fireplace? No. Okay, chairs it is. We can do some beautiful blue chairs. I love that. For our rug, what about one of these? Oh my gosh. Yikes. I feel like I kind of hate it. I don't have time. I literally don't have time to think about it that much. I love this one. This is very mid-century for me. Oh my gosh, I have 50 seconds. There's no way. There's literally no way. TV? What? You're joking. You're joking, you guys. This is what I have to work with. Okay. Where's the one with the orange? Oh my gosh, it's hideous. Okay, bowling night. Super cute. Incredible. Let's do that. What do we have just in general? This. Perfect. Perfect. I literally am not gonna have any time for any things. I need art on the walls. I need art. I'm panicking so bad right now. I'm out of time. No. No, you guys, wait. Okay, I'm out of time. So this is it. Can I change the stairs? I didn't get a chance to do that, but I'd like to. Okay, I'm wondering if at the end I give myself one room that I'm allowed to spin for another time to make changes if I want to. Maybe I'll do that at the end. I make the rules. This is my game. Let's move on. We're gonna do dining room and kitchen separate as far as aesthetics and time goes. Let's spin for the next style that's gonna be for our dining room. Okay, those might work together. Vintage for the dining room. And how much time are we gonna get? I'm scared. Please. Okay, that's what I wanted for the living room, you guys. I have 12 minutes to do a vintage dining room. Okay, timer is set up in the corner, 12 minutes. Let's vintage flooring. Okay, our options are slim for this. Let's start the timer. Go. Okay. Obviously, we're gonna have to use this flooring because the other options are just not going to work for this. Wallpaper, vintage wallpapers. This one, oh, that's kind of beautiful, but I don't know if that's too much. Or we could go with, I like that. That feels very vintage and very pretty, but also kind of a lot. What do I do? 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 Let's just go with it. Let's go with it. I don't have time to think about it too much. I've got a little more time, but not a ton. There is this one from, why can't I think of the name of this? Discover University. I don't have time to think about it too much. Or I could do this one from Vampires. I'm not loving any of these. Wow. I'm gonna have to just make it work, you guys. Okay, chairs. These ones are pretty. I really am not loving this swatch. Maybe I'll do that one, which means I'm now I don't love the wallpaper. That feels pretty vintage. So we're gonna go with that. And then what else do we have? We could do the matching side table, maybe right here. Do we have any hutches under this category? Ooh, I could add a fireplace in here. That might be kind of nice for our rug. I don't hate that. Maybe. Okay, we can add some vintage lamps on here. So maybe, I actually don't know. Add that. I kind of hate the wallpaper, you guys. I have 8 minutes and I need to figure out what I'm doing here. What if I do this beautiful green color? Okay, that looks a little better, I think. And then what about art? Okay, here's our options. Maybe we put this above the fireplace. We can add some pictures here. Actually, let's add it like that. Maybe, actually, I'm struggling. Let's add them like that. I want a mirror to go above the fireplace. So let me do that. This one. Yes. just like that. What about plants? Oh my gosh, we have no plants. Are you kidding me? Okay, we do have like a clock. Let's add the clock in the corner here. Yep, vintage. What about like this chair right there? Fabulous. We can add this little side table next to it. Candelabra. I have 5 minutes. Oh my gosh. Vintage lights, vintage lights. Let's add these. Actually, let's add a beautiful chandelier like this one above there. And then we will do maybe these lights like that. Okay. And then what about a standing lamp? We can add one of these somewhere. I hate the colors though. The colors are bad. Okay, let's just do that one. Curtains? Do we have any curtains? Yeah, we do. Oh, they need to be tall. So let's do these ones because these are really the only tall ones. Oh my gosh. That's perfect. And then we will do... Where's the other tall one? Can we do a runner or is that too many rugs? Okay, let's add this little thing here. Just like the most random thing. Put this here. Can add this up here. Change our swatches. I want to add a little bit of a gallery wall. I don't know where the other tall curtain is. Let's add this up here. Why not? Add those there. I want a gallery wall. Okay, beautiful. I wish we had plants, but we literally don't have any plants. So that's exciting. Ooh, can I do these curtains actually? Those are pretty. Ooh, one of these mirrors. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. Let's add some of these lights here. Oh my gosh, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Some wood to add some character. 22 seconds. Anything else that I just have to have in here? That's vintage. I could add this, but I actually don't know where I would. Maybe there. If I add that there, it has to stay. So I better be committed to that. Okay, I'm committed enough. 4 seconds. Okay, I'm out of time. So I'm not cut out for these challenge builds. Let me tell you something. I am terrible under pressure. Absolutely terrible. But I'll be honest with you, this room isn't that bad. It really isn't. It's better than this. It's better than this. This looks like it at least has a little bit of character. So that just goes to show that room was 12 minutes. You can only imagine how long it actually takes me when I do like my normal builds. If this took me 12 minutes and this is like not even close to how I would leave this room, you can only imagine. Okay, let's do our kitchen. What aesthetic? Cosmolux. Cosmolux? What does that even mean? I'll look that up in a second, but let's figure out how many minutes we have. No. Like, I'm gonna be shocked if we even get a fridge in this kitchen. Do we? Okay, I guess the question is, let me make sure we actually have kitchen stuff that is Cosmolux. Let me make sure, because I need to be able to actually do the thing, you know? Please have kitchen stuff. Guys, they don't have anything, really. And I need to be able to do it. What about for bathroom? Okay, let's instead do a Cosmolux bathroom right here. I have 2 minutes to do a Cosmolux bathroom, so let's do it. This is the only flooring we have. That's heinous, but maybe if we do it in the dark color, I can make that work. Wallpaper. Oh boy, maybe something like that could be interesting. I don't have a ton of time. Actually, let's do that one. Okay, and then toilets. Our options are slim. Where's the door to this bathroom, actually? How do I get in here? Okay, wait. I need to get a door in here, which means the door's gonna have to go there, which means I don't know where anything's going. Okay, toilet here. I need a sink. Let's just do this sink. Why the frick not? Shower. Okay, we do not have a ton of options here. What if I switch this up a little bit, actually? Sink here, shower like that. Okay. Toilet here, sink here, because the door has to go right there, which means that's that. Oh my gosh, I have 50 seconds. We need a robe. Let's put a robe here. Any art? We've got some interesting art choices here, so we're gonna go with it. We don't have a mirror. That's fantastic. Let's do this. Let's do this light fixture. Fancy. Love it. I've got 27 seconds. I'm in a full-blown panic. I'm deleting this window because I need to add a mirror. Please tell me we have one. Okay, that's huge. Let's do this one in black. Phenomenal. Anything else that I can add? A plant would be great, but these are huge. Never mind. 5 seconds. I have 5 seconds and I don't have time. Curtains. No. Okay. you know, it's a functional bathroom. And that's really all I can ask. That is our Cosmo Luxe bathroom. You are on full display. Let me just tell you that. You're on full display. There's no curtains. So you better be really comfortable. And look at how high up that painting is. Are you kidding me? That's for the really tall people. Let's move on to our kitchen, hopefully. Let's spin. Mission. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Okay, mission. How long do we have? 12 minutes to do a mission style kitchen. Again, I have to make sure we even have what we need for that. I don't even know what mission means. So let me see. No cabinets. Nope. No. Okay. Can I do an office? Literally like the basic of the basic. Okay, let's do an office for the mission style because again, we don't have any kitchen stuff in that style and we have 12 minutes to do it. Let's go. Oh, okay. Flooring, I kind of like that one. That one's not bad for our wallpaper. So according to my research, because sorry, I needed to pause for a second. I really wanted to get a better understanding on what mission style is. And basically it's like timeless pieces. Like envision something like this. Let's continue. I kind of like, actually, I don't know if I like that at all. Ooh, but I might enjoy something along these lines with some pattern, potentially. Maybe something like that. I don't know. It seems like it's kind of a lot, but I could do a panel on a wall as well, like when you walk in, or I could do paneling on this wall and keep that like that. Let's grab a desk. We have one option, which is fantastic. Let's stick it right there. We have one option for our chair as well. Maybe just that right there. We have one bookshelf. It's making this very easy for me, I guess. We're gonna do a sort of built-in situation. We have 12 minutes, why not? We don't have any computers in this style, so that's okay. We can come up with something else. For our rug, I kind of like this one. Let me size it up a little bit. Let's see what other furniture we have just in general. With this, we can add a chair, like an armchair here in the corner. We could add like a little, well, we could actually just add a seating area in general, something like that. Like a end table here with a nice plant on top. We could also add a globe bar here in the corner for art. Curtains are going to be interesting because, oh, these ones work. Okay, kind of like that little thing. We can add this cute lamp over here with these wall lights, maybe on either side of this. Oh, I like this little globe here, just like that. Maybe this little lantern. No, I changed my mind on that. We have very limited art options, so that's exciting. If I size this up, sizing up that gigantic plant. Oh, I kind of like the green in that. Yeah, let's do the green. The colors are just not good and they're too short. These ones are fine. That looks fine, I guess. I like this little thing too. Gotta figure out a good spot for it. Maybe just on the floor here. Maybe add these arches around my lights for no reason. I think that's gonna do it. So I'm gonna stop the clock. This is my mission aesthetic office. I think it actually doesn't look too bad. Let's spin. Maybe we can get one that works with a kitchen. Maybe. We'll see though. Let's spin for the next style. Please, something with kitchen stuff. I think industrial might, but let's see. Let's industrial, and I'm gonna do some shuffling so I don't keep ending up with the same stuff. Okay, 11 minutes for an industrial style room, hopefully kitchen. We do in fact have industrial style kitchen stuff, which means we're finally doing the kitchen. It is gonna be very different from the vibe we've got going on out here. Let's get our 11 minutes on the clock and let's start on the kitchen. Okay, for our flooring, I really like this one from Dine Out. I think that's a really pretty flooring. Also, I need some lighting in here. It's kind of dark. There we go. That's better. Okay, for our wallpaper, I could also do like a brick or a stone of sorts, something like this. I could do a green accent wall, or I could just go green all the way around. That might look a little crazy though. What if we do a brick accent wall? What if we do something like that? For our counters, I do like these counters. These are from Base Game. And then I feel like I could do an island over on that side, maybe. Let's do our fridge right here. Maybe that. And then our oven, same type of thing. Let's just do it it. We don't have an oven. We have a coffee maker. We don't have an oven. That's makes no sense at all. So I'm gonna have to pull from base game. Ooh, we do have some nice bar stools. We could do maybe these ones. Could add a little fireplace in here if I wanted to. We'll see if I do or if I don't. Could add some pipes around. And then we also have this cool new light fixture. I feel like I want to add some shelves. I don't know if we're gonna have enough time, maybe, but I also love that. What about rug? We don't have many rugs, but we do have this one from the Industrial Loft Kit, which makes sense. So I think we'll use that. I do like that in here. Okay, we have this thing. Can I size this down and stick that here? We can use these plants. Oh, we do. We have my hanging plants. Yay! Let's add this in this corner. I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. We will put this one on the counter. I don't really think there's much else besides getting an oven. Okay, also this trash can was the option we have for trash cans, so I gotta make that work. What about just one like that? Or I could do this one. Yes, let's do the matching one. We can do this over here and then get like an oven hood, like a range hood like that. 15 seconds. And I think this room, it's officially done. This is my industrial style kitchen and I think it's very cute actually. Let's do the hallway. Let us spin. Okay, an island inspired hallway. And for the time, please be good because this is a big hallway. Oh, please. Please, please. Okay, good. We have 15 minutes for our island inspired room. I want it to be island-esque, so we're gonna use the island living flooring, but I think I want to change the directions. Ooh, I love this stone. I think this is beautiful. It would also be really pretty to do something like this. I don't know if I want to do that swatch in particular, but I do love this tile. Maybe even with this slightly orangier stone. Let's do this railing. Furniture. I definitely think a little living room would be cute in here, maybe against this wall. I could do a couple of different options. I think this is kind of pretty. Maybe one of these more islandy style chairs. We can do this island living table. My gosh, these are also huge. What about just this one? But this like takes up the whole room. I could reorient this way. And that way I can spread it out a little better and I can do the rounded table. Maybe this like coconut looking chair. Okay, that looks a little better maybe. We have TVs, no TVs, so we need to do like a nice piece of art, something like that. This giant thing in the corner for no reason. Drink tray, something like that. Curtains. Got these ones and we've got these. I think I like these ones. Maybe size one of these up and add it here. We could add a bar here. Do we have a bar? We definitely need to have a bar. Okay, good. We have Jungle Adventure. Otherwise we have to use this and I don't want to use that. Okay, let's do this. And then I'm gonna add these. Oh my gosh, I have 3 minutes down the hall. What do we have? What can I add? Let's add these. Let's add one of these here, just like that. Got some torches. Maybe we add one of these down the hall. Some of these on either side. Come on, Ariel, you got it. Ooh, I love the waterfall. Wait, I love this. Definitely. I like this little basket. Add this somewhere, maybe back here. And then we can add these lights just like that. We can add some of them over here too. Okay, I have nothing on these walls and I'm almost out of time. I'm gonna add these pictures. I think that's good. I'm out of time. Okay, guys. This is my island hallway, and I think for what it is, it's pretty cute. I didn't add any bar stools. Oh well, let us spin for the next room. Okay, spinning. I don't know which room I'm doing this for, maybe a bedroom. Okay, we are doing a modern room, and we have, we have 4 minutes. We have 4 minutes to complete a modern room. I can do this. I believe in myself. Let's do, you know what? Let's do this room right here. Modern room. Let's hit the timer. 4 minutes on the clock. Let's go. Okay, what do I want to do in here For my modern flooring, maybe we just do simple wood floor from Eco Lifestyle. That sounds good to me. Wallpaper. Okay, ooh, what about this new one from the Refined Living Room Kit? I'm gonna go for it. Why not? Beds. What about one of these from Seasons? Let's do this one right here. Perfect. Side tables. Let's do these two from Book Nook. I need a dresser. Why is the shading so bad on this in this room? Okay, we're not doing that one because that looks terrible. Let's do this one. I need a mirror. We can do this mirror, maybe in the white. Table lamps. I need some table lamps. Ooh, I feel like that's modern. Let's do that. I love this. This is super cute. We can do one of these in the corner. Okay, what about this? Yes, fantastic. And then over here, can we do a vanity? I don't think we have vanities. What about a desk? Actually, let's do this one. Well, actually, let's switch. Okay, dresser there, desk here. I need a chair. Let's do this one. Yes. Curtains. I have 1 minute. Let's do those curtains. Let's do this mirror. It's cute. It's precious. I like it. I like this clock. This clock is modern to me. It's very pretty. Let's put this above the desk. Cute plant. Oh my gosh, I need a rug. What about this new one? Okay, cute. I'm running out of time. I'm freaking out with that lamp. 3 seconds. I'm out of time. Okay. I cannot do these time challenges. They stress me out so bad. The sheer panic I feel when I'm under pressure and like I have a time limit, I hate it, but it's so fun. It's so different for me because I usually take so much time to get these things done. So let's move on to this room over here. Let's spin for the style. Okay, suburban contempo. Okay, and how much time do we have? No. Oh, thank you. 7 minutes to do a suburban contemporary bedroom. Okay. I don't know what a suburban contemporary room is, so I guess I need to figure that out. Okay, let's start. For our flooring, I just don't really like this orangey tone, so maybe we do like a deeper brown like that. No wallpaper? Okay, I guess we are keeping the green. That's fine. That is fine. And the bed choices. Let's go for this one from Seasons, I suppose. Let's just do this brown one. Nightstands, 7 minutes, so I need to be mindful of that. Let's do these nightstands also from Seasons. Oh, Seasons. Perfect. Something with a pattern. I think that's kind of fun. Dresser. What if we do Seasons again? Yeah, I need a rug. Oh my gosh, these options are crazy. You know what? Let's do this one. I like this rug. I forgot I liked that. Okay, let's do that. Plant options are not phenomenal. We will size up this plant. We can add this mirror in the corner. We can add a desk in here as well. Yeah, for a chair. Yeah, let's do that. A nice bookshelf would be cool. Oh, and blinds. Okay, perfect. Books in here. Put these on the desk. Maybe this is a student. Add this lamp over here. Can add this one. Maybe in that like cream color. What do we have for art? Not much, but I have some posters. Oh, I do have a computer. It's in like a chair. Could just do this comfy, cozy white one. I think this looks decent. I don't know. Okay, I'm out of time. Okay. You know, it's not my favorite room in the world, but I don't think any of these are. But it is a bedroom and it serves its purpose. There's a little bit of clutter in here, which is my jam. Let's do a bathroom. Let's spin. Okay, a French country bathroom. Hopefully we have bathroom stuff. If not, we'll do the other bedroom. And then we have, this part always scares me. Oh, we have 10 minutes to do a French country bathroom. 10 minutes on the clock. Let's go. Okay. Bathroom, flooring. I do need a tile. We could do one of these from Base Game for our wallpaper. I kind of like that. That's really pretty and sweet, and I like that a lot. But I think I want a different swatch of the tile, something more like that. Let's pick a nice sink, French country. I feel like I'm thinking more of something like this, maybe 2 of them. For our mirrors, oh, these ones are so precious. And then for our tub, we can do one of these. Toilet can go right there. Oh, we've got these beautiful towels. Make that pretty color, I guess. And I also wonder if I should do like cabinets instead. I think I like these. One of those sinks. We can add one of these beautiful flowers right there. Can add one of these. And then I need curtains. Okay, something like that. Maybe a nice little chair in here in this pretty green color. I kind of love base game rugs. That one feels good. Something like that. 3 minutes. Add one of these plants, I think. What about a little table with some clutter? Okay, that's cute. I think that's as good as it's gonna get in this French country bathroom. We are going to leave it at that. We only have a couple more rooms to go. Let's spin to find out our next style. Art Deco, and our number, ooh, goody. 12 minutes to complete it. Let's just do this third bedroom here. 12 minutes on the clock. Let's go. Okay. We only have 2 options for flooring, so looks like I'm gonna have to go with one of these. I guess it's gonna depend on my wallpaper, so let me decide on that. Ooh, I love this one too. What is the best route for this? I could go a darker. Let's pick a bed. And I'm thinking Love Struck because it is going to match my wallpaper the best. Like this swatch right here. Side tables. Kind of want to have fun with this one. So I'm going to use these ones. I forget the name. Is it Decor to the Max? I cannot remember the name of that pack, but that's okay. These curtains from Paranormal. Okay. Dresser. Do that one right there. A mirror would be great. Ooh, we could do a vanity. What if we do that? A vanity over here, a dresser over here, rugs. Okay, not great in the rug department. I don't love this. I don't love the colors, but I actually kind of hate this. I might want to rework the colors in here. Okay, maybe we do something like that instead. I still don't know if I like this. You know what? We're gonna try this. I gotta get a move on. So lighting, we've got some fun lamps. Let's do these ones. Let's do maybe this hanging lamp. What plants do we have? Not much, but we'll stick this in the corner. Why not? Ooh, we've got fireplaces. Maybe I can add this over here. What framed art do we have? Not much. Okay. Let's see. What about chairs? Okay, we can use maybe one of these over here. Maybe a mirror. The pink. We can add the peacock. Maybe this lamp. Do have bookshelves, so I can do something like that. Let's do that right there. We have like no clutter items. Literally like none. Maybe a couple of these. Okay, that works. Add a couple of these. Super random, but what do you do? Could be worse, but it could be better. Maybe this like at the end of the bed. Okay. Can I put this behind the bed a little bit just to add some interest? All right. I don't even think I need the rest of the time because there's nothing else for me to add. So that is it for my Art Deco bedroom. On to the next. Let's do this bathroom. Storybook. Let's see how much time we have. 6 minutes for a storybook inspired bathroom. 6 minutes are on the clock. Let's do a storybook bathroom. All right, so for the flooring, I suppose we could do a stone. I love this wallpaper. Maybe we just do wood. Why not? Okay, we've got this sink from Enchanted by Nature. I'm thinking we do it on this wall. And then maybe we do some countertops built in as well. I think that could look really pretty. And for our mirror, of course, we'll do the Enchanted by Nature mirror. Shower. Of course, we need to use this shower, but I also really want to use the tub. Let's put the tub in this corner, just like that. And then I still need a toilet. I could just stick the toilet here. This towel. Let's do some of these prints on either side. Actually, I think I'm gonna do lights there. Let's add these over here. For our lights, we can do one of these in the corner. Let's get some of these bug lights. Let's do the dragon rug. Do have some funky little plants. I love this plant too. Let's do some shelves. Oh my gosh, I'm running out of time. We can add some plants on here. How about one of these standing mirrors? If I put that there. Gnome, any curtains? 10 seconds. Holy moly. I don't have anything on this top shelf. Flowers. Oh, I'm out of time. The way that I want to just keep going is crazy, but the time does not permit. So here is my storybook inspired bathroom. Enchanted by Nature really came in clutch. I think now I'm gonna do this elevator room. It is really small, but I still think it will be good to do. Let's spin and see what we get. Shabby. And we have 15 minutes to do a shabby elevator room. I don't think I'm gonna need all 15 minutes, but you know what? At least I'll have enough time to do this room. This is gonna be a very different vibe. Okay, so we're gonna need to use, oh my gosh, I don't know. Oh boy. Okay, what about one of these? I can get behind that. That's from Country Kitchen. One of these mudroom hutches or something in this gray color. Ooh, a plant. Let's add this. Let's add these blinds. Maybe she's got some storage in here. Add some records. We can add this dolly in the corner. We can do a nice rug. Maybe a broom out here. Maybe make this like a little dirty looking. Maybe we add this car light for no reason at all. This room is so ugly. Maybe just like a bench. Do we have anything? I could add this little TV table. I feel like that's decent. I'm not loving this rug color though. Maybe just that one. I think this is what I'm doing for this elevator room. Let's do the patio. Let's spin. Boho for the patio. And I have 9 minutes to do the patio. There's no flooring in boho. Are you kidding me? Okay, I guess I don't get to change the flooring. All right, let's get started. So there's no flooring, so I'm gonna have to make this work. I could change the wallpaper. Let's look at the furniture options we have. I definitely want this boho chair, the egg chair. We can do the couch and a little table right here. Let's add one of these plants. Okay, that looks pretty decent. Not a ton I can do out here. I can add some of these like slats. Okay. Do we have any like dining? Okay, I have this table. Chairs. Okay, we'll do that. Add this giant one with this chair in the corner. Maybe just this thing. What can I add right here? Oh, maybe this cart with plants on it. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Add that there, I guess. Add these pots. Okay, that worked. I added some plants inside of these pots from Journey to Batu. Actually, instead of the bee box, let's do that. That is gonna do it for my boho patio. I think it's cute enough. Okay, and I think lastly, all we have left is, actually, we have 2 rooms left. We have this room and then we have the rooftop. Let's get this room finished. Basics. Let's figure out how much time we have. 12 minutes. 12 minutes on the clock. Let's go. Okay. For our flooring, I'm thinking we just do maybe just cats and dogs. Could do something like this. Ooh, the paneling's kind of pretty. And I also don't really know what to put in here. So let's see what we have. I think I want to put like a fun little foosball table. Maybe this is where they kind of hang out. Let's give a little seating area. We'll do this new one. I like the look of this one. This one here. Quite a few different rugs. I think I might use this one from Cozy. Is this the Cozy Gamer Kit? Oh, I love this chair. Let's do these from Discover University. What about a lamp? Okay, let's add this over here. Okay. That doesn't look that bad, actually. Put some of this art on the wall over here. What if I get rid of this window and we add one of these TVs? We'll do these magazines on the table. Oh, these little boots are so cute. Okay, that looks pretty solid. We add one of these. Yeah, that's pretty. Oh, I need a hanging light fixture. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it at that for this sort of like hallway. Last but not least, let's do this rooftop. Holidays. Oh boy. Okay, how long do I have? Oh, goody. 3 minutes. Okay, there's no holiday flooring and wallpaper, so I'm going to have to leave it as is, and let's get to decorating. Wait, there's nothing. Okay, you know what? Let's spin again because there's nothing here for me to even do anything with. Like there's literally nothing. So let's try again. We're gonna do the same amount of time, just a different style. Could it have gotten any easier? Patio. Okay, let's go. I want those with, I'm already flopping. Okay, I need a dining room table. One of these is perfect, and I need some chairs to go along with it. I don't have time to think too much. Let's add some benches over here too. We can add a bar. We can add a bar over this way. Oh my gosh, I'm already running out of time. Okay, and then I need plants. We can do one of these, something like that. Ooh, I love this plant. Add this over here in the corner. Ooh, actually, what about this instead of this? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I don't have a grill out here. Let's put a grill right here. One of these, add that there. I need plants. Any tabletop plants? No? Okay, we'll add one of these. I have 6 seconds. Oh my gosh, I'm flopping. I'm panicking. Okay, I'm out of time. You know, it's really not that bad. It's really not. I think I have the essentials, have a little bit of decor. So now that I've completed all of the rooms, I'm giving myself an opportunity to spin for time one more time, and I get to choose one room that I want to fix a little bit. I am, of course, going to choose the living room because this is an atrocity. Let's find out how much extra time I get. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I get an extra 15 minutes. Mid-century, 15 minutes on the clock. Let's fix this up because this is so bad. I literally can't even stand it, okay? I need to fix up the wallpaper. I could also do something like this. I hate this. So let's pick a different couch if I can. Let's do this. So I think I like that couch better. I think I hate that rug. What about one like this? Wait, I love that. Okay, hold on. I've just gotten a different idea. That's a much better look to me. We will continue with that there. We can add a hanging plant too. Why not? Maybe this corner table here. Maybe add this lamp. And what if we do a lava lamp? Or I could do one of these. And then I'll do a lava lamp over here. Oh, what about this cute little bench? Yeah, that works. Adding these slats over the windows instead of curtains on this side. What swatches do we have on this? Ooh, pretty. We'll do those light fixtures. 55 seconds. I think this looks so much better. And with that, you guys, I am officially done with my apartment renovation where every room is a different style and time limit. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I thought it was a lot of fun. It was nice to do a challenge build and actually get a build done in one day. That never happened. I'm telling you guys, I can't even remember the last time that I got an entire video filmed in one day. Like, this is incredible. Of course, I have an entire list of more complex, intricate builds that are coming, but with the holiday season and just so much going on in my personal life, I'm not sure when I'm gonna get to those. So hopefully you guys can bear with me as I am trying to be more consistent, and that just means that my builds aren't going to always be super intricate like today's video, but I think it was super fun anyway, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I wish you all the best, and yeah, I'm thankful for every single one of you that stick with me and watch my builds. It means so much to me. And with that being said, you guys, I'm going to wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. All right, bye.